And Uday, thank you for being patient and holding the phone line. Why don't you tell me that how did these journalists get Diwali gifts that also included cash? How did that happen?
No, ma'am, it is impossible. None of us, from the Bharatiya Janata Party, we believe in integrity and honesty. We definitely would not bribe them. Why would we bribe them? I don't think...
No, are you saying these journalists are lying? Some of them have even written to the Chief Minister's office. The entire issue now is being investigated.
No. Please understand, from our end, my Chief Minister will never ever bribe, nor his staff, because everybody's character is absolutely impeccable. None of them have done anything like this. A few of these guys would have generally told you about this.
No, Mr. Uday, I'm getting a little confused. The point is, when we hear the Chief Minister, Basavaraj Bommai says, I had not instructed anyone to do this. Does this mean perhaps this happened without his knowledge? Or are you saying that absolutely no one from the Chief Minister's office did something like this?
Nobody from the Chief Minister's office, because we generally go to them for many of our works in the Chief Minister's office. Even till date, none of us have got anything, nor have they given any bribes to anybody. I am comprehensively sure about that.
No, what about then these journalists? They are giving the first person account. All of them have returned the money and they said something like this is unacceptable. These are very, very serious charges.
No, ma'am. I don't think my Chief Minister would ever do things like this, because my Chief Minister is known for his integrity and honesty. And secondly, he is also the son of a former Chief Minister of my state. And all of us have been told by the Bharatiya Janata Party, the High Command, everybody, that none of us should involve ourselves or indulge in such nocturnal activities.
Then who has done this? Uday, who has done this? Who's done this? And are you saying someone else is doing this to malign the Chief Minister?
It could be so. It could be so. But in my view, what I have known, what I have discussed with my people, I don't ever think that my Chief Minister or his staff have ever bribed anybody. Why would they bribe them? For what?
It's not about thinking, Uday. No, 1 second. Uday, it's a very serious charge. You can either say that, listen, this is extremely serious. We are willing to get ourselves investigated. Or you can say this is a part of a larger political game plan to malign your Chief Minister, but then you have to tell us who's behind this. Because journalists for sure are not lying. Are you saying journalists are lying? They're trying to malign you.
Ma'am, my Chief Minister or any of his staff, why would they do it, ma'am? I don't think so, because I am very sure about it. Many people have these days, a few days ago, they also told me about this. I said, is that so? If so, let there be an inquiry. What is there?
So is the Chief Minister's office or perhaps people, close to him willing to get themselves investigated? Will you lodge an FIR against this?
No, but unless there is a prima facie point in this particular issue, why would my Chief Minister or his staff bribe anybody, ma'am? They would never do that. I'm not saying that, I'm comprehensively sure about that, because I have discussed this matter with the Honorable Chief Minister. We have also, many of our MLAs, we went there and told him that. He said,
but you can't be the judge. No, there is a police. There is a police in the state. The job of the investigation is the police's. The police will listen to all sides and accordingly decide the case.
No, 100% they would do that, isn't it?
So are you willing to get yourselves investigated by the police?
Let them investigate it.
Should there be an FIR in the case?
Sorry?
तो करिए ना, FIR करिए.
100%.
FIR करेंगे आप. Will you lodge an FIR?
My Chief Minister will definitely do this thing, because he cannot be maligned like this. He is one of the best Chief Ministers that my state has ever had. And we are from the Bharatiya Janata Party. We don't believe in all
right, Uday.
Thanks.
No, then you must be walking the talk, Uday. But thank you so much for taking those questions. Though, I haven't had any concrete answers out of this entire conversation, because it's important, as I said, to get down to the bottom of this. D.K. Shivakumar of the Congress has also reacted. and he says the case merits a full investigation.